deep to left. It is gone! 3-run home run, Kyle Cougars.
Fly ball to left, Sweeney hit well, and Charlie Capsella, what a play!
Here's a line drive out to center field. It's a grand slam! Going back is Shaw. He is going to get there. What a catch! And he's going to hop over the fence while doing it. What a coming home. It's Morales to throw. On a double up! Is it in time? It is in time! Here's a rocket. Deep left field. Does this have a chance to go? It is gone! Go ahead, homer. Tyler Wilkins on the first pitch.
Play called for a back on the 14th, and there's number 100. Steven Devaney with a line drive to left. He's 2 for 2, and with triple digits for number 1 as difference.
And here's a ground ball shooting through the left side, and Kingsway has won the Ralph Shaw opener. Here we go, fly ball deep left center field, and it is gone! Grand slam! Scott Lynch, grand slam! Is the man of the hour. There's a ground ball that's going to go into center field. Going to be picked up, and it's going to be booted. Here comes the runner to the plate, and Pittman has won it in extras. Walk-off single, Jude Engstrom. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Just like they drew it up in Hollywood. Caladros, the 3-2. Swing and a miss! And the Audubon Green Wave have upset the Kingsway Dragons in the Ralph Shaw Classic.
Tommy D's Home Design Center has opened a second location on Creek Road in Belmar, operating in Philadelphia for over 25 years and now expanding into South Jersey. Tommy D's is the place to go for kitchen cabinets, countertops, and cabinet accessories, heavily discounted compared to big box retailers. Stop in, take a seat, and watch as our experienced kitchen designer makes the kitchen of your dreams right in front of you. Tommy D's is the best in the business for quality kitchen countertops and cabinets that fit all budgets. Call us today at 856-210-9504 or visit the new location in person on the corner of Creek Road and Harding Avenue in Belmar next to the 42 on-ramp.
DJK Roofing is an American-known company that cares about our customers. We answer the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and offer financing options to keep cash in your pocket. Even in our busiest times, estimates happen within 24 hours if needed. Most jobs can be completed in 1 day. Our measurement techniques ensure accuracy, so there are no extra waste materials when we replace your roof. We treat our home like it's yours. From the biggest to the smallest jobs, the owner will be on site to oversee the operation. Our employees are not permitted to smoke on jobs, and cleanup is so good that it might be cleaner than when we arrive. For all your roofing needs, call DJK Roofing now.
And that's where we'll stand as of right now. So it is a beautiful day for a beautiful game, and it's going to be an excellent one to watch. It's the Audubon Green Wave and the Schalick Cougars right here on DWB. Schalick this year 16-4 and undefeated 10-0 in the Tri-County Diamond Division, with their lone losses being to Delsey, Olma, Washington Township, and Sterling. Audubon on the left side of your screen with the bright green jerseys and white numbers. Schalick is on the right side of your screen with the white jerseys and forest green numbers. Number 10, McKenna Ammon lining on top of the ball for the Green Wave, along with that Kylie Cutler in there for the Cougars.
Well, I haven't gotten a do you want to do it? Huh?
Fans are packed to the brim from the left and the right. Both sides have made great advances to get here in droves this afternoon. And we are underway. Getting double teamed there, Emily Miller, the captain. On the far side of the field down there, number 12, Maddie Carter. Popped up, comes back down for Schalick's number 14, Abby Willoughby. And there goes Al Muskowitz with the ball on the far sideline for NJ.com over there. Got a lot of media members in the stands tonight, or on the far sideline actually. A good 3 or 4 folks from the New Jersey media coming down here and covering this ball game. It's going to be a good one, especially considering the ramifications of what Audubon's looking for. You know, they put up that sign on the right side of your screen, the Audubon Girls Soccer State Champion sign. They put that up this year after winning the state championship in 2018 over at Keene University. That's number 11, Carly Bakley. Erin Connolly on the drive, brings it back out to the defense with Maddie Carter, sends it away. That one's going to go to number 2, Athena Eberl. And going in for it is keeper Carly Heyman. But Schalick, led by head coach Will Kemp, assistant coach Jim Schmittinger, and managers Bella DeVoe and Rachel Lumen. Connolly keeps it on the ground. Getting charged by number 7, Quinn Berger. Over the head of Eberl. Ammon's going to try to drive from the back. Has an opportunity, but Heyman's going to send it out. And that one's out of play. Here comes the throw from the senior Connolly. Schalick gets ahead on it. Here's number 14 again, Abby Willoughby. Number 20, Brooke Felly, tried to keep it on the line unsuccessfully. Now this goes back to Schalick's number 23, Brooke Valentine. She throws it in. Connolly pops it up. Now that'll go down to Jael Winberg. Going out to her right, and Heyman's going to pick that one up. With fans still coming in droves here. Game just getting underway here in Audubon. It's the 3 seed Schalick Cougars and the number 1 seed Audubon Green Wave here on DWB. Owen is going to go over to the far sideline, over towards Schalick's AD. Had a good conversation before the game started. Very down-to-earth individual. One of my personal favorites for ADs down there. It goes back to Willoughby. And Kylie Taco gets a foot on it, but that's going to go to the 50. That'll be a throw-in by the Green Wave. Popped up out of play by number 3, Kylie Cutler. Here comes an opportunity right here, but Schalick's going to bring it back the other way. For Callie Fisher, who recently set Schalick's single-season assist record with 20 on the season. Connolly takes a shot. There's an opportunity down the short sideline. I mean, the intensity's high early, and maybe it'll simmer down a little bit as we go, but that's going to stay on the ground, and it's just wide to the left. Valentine has it. Goes to Willoughby. Goalkeeper calls for it, takes a hop, and it gets into the hands of Heyman. I mean, that's great awareness and communication right there by Carly Heyman, where she just knows she's in a tough jam. She needs them to know that she's there, so she asserts herself and, says, hey, I got it. It's going to be a foul on Schalick. Yeah, some of the Audubon fans came out in such large bunches that they had to sit on the visiting fan side so that they could actually get a good view of the game. But there's a great amount of fans here from Pittsgrove coming up too. Here comes the kick, and it is straight into the hands of Heyman off the leg of Charlie Owens, the sophomore. And this will be sent away by Schalick's goalkeeper again. This one popped up, goes just past midfield, goes over the freshman Peyton Marone. Schalick driving with Gabby Brook in the goal. Mia Blake goes down for it, and I think she may be hurt. So we'll stop the clock here. 34:06. Mia Blake is up. She appears to be okay. Liam Corbel was going to be over there. He's the athletic trainer for the Green Wave. So she appears to be okay. So we'll resume play here with an opportunity for Schalick off the foot of number 18, Jael Winberg, and that will go out. Schalick and Audubon knotted up at 0. Just over 6 minutes into this one, just getting started here from the Green Wave Turf here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. This broadcast is brought to you by the Garden State Pet Center, the place to be for all things pet related, including the healthiest product choices available for your pet. And this also includes toys, cages, accessories, and more. Visit today on the 200 block of Whitehorse Pike 7 days a week or online anytime at exoticpetsnj.com. Popped up by Callie Fisher, again, who recently set that record for the single season assist record with 2 assists in a 6-0 win over the Overbrook Rams recently. Riley Fayer keeps that one on the ground. Aaron Connolly driving towards the short sideline is taken in by Valentine, and that's going to get a handle, and it's going to go out. Connolly with a short throw, gets popped up by Ammon. Coming back down for it is number 20, that being Brooke Felly. Connolly driving, that one's going to go out of play with number 7, Quinn Berger in there.
You're so pretty! I love you!
McKenna Ammon right on the line. Connolly's going to let that one go. This is going to be a throw by the sophomore Charlie Owens. Owens with the throw, gets it in, gets a great angle on it, gets off the chest of number 3, Kylie Cutler, and that one goes to the Red Rocks. This is going to be the first corner of the day. It's going to be sent by the sophomore Brooke Felly, class of 26. She's had a couple of good touches in this one so far. She's going to get ready to go. Keeps it low. High flyer and goal! The header! And the Green Wave lead 1-0 early. What a start. As the Green Wave continue for their pursuit of their first state title since 2018. They're certainly going to make the visitors work for it, but Schalick's going to get back into it right away. Audubon playing tough defense here. I mean, Schalick's been great on offense as well. They've been driving the ball down pitch really well, but Audubon has controlled most of the possession in the first 8 minutes so far. Actually, the first 10 minutes is we're at 30-35 unofficially here in this first half. Remember, the clock on the bottom of your screen is unofficial and maybe off by a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, depending on how much stoppage time there is, especially for that injury that we had earlier. That depends on what there is. The officials keep their own time, we keep our own time, and we try to make it as accurate as possible for all our viewers. Taco gets a soft touch there. That one is going to stay in play. Mia Blake coming over. Addie Carter on defense. She's charging. And she'll get the quick throw over the head of Connolly. Goes back to Schalick. Connolly there. Driving in is Berger. Gets the foot off of Fissler. Fissler's got it. Gonna go back to number 2, Athena Eberl. Goes down to Carly Bakley. Eberl has it. Goes to Riley Fayer, gets a touch on it, goes back to the Green Wave with Kylie Taco, the sophomore, down the far sideline. She's got a good drive, and it's going to get stopped. Going to stay in play with a Schalick possession, but Audubon's going to get it right back with Riley Fayer. Here comes a drive in, and Heyman is there to reel that one in. Heyman sends it away. This will be a throw in by McKenna Ammon, the junior, class of 25. Instead, actually, no, it'll be Aaron Connolly. We have our first subs of the day. Coming in is number 15, that being Maya Lauk, the freshman. This will be a throw in by Owens. Owens gets ready to go. Here 1-0 Audubon in the first 12 minutes of this one. Here from the Green Wave Turf. This is Dan Wilkins broadcasting, bringing you live coverage of the NJSIAA South Jersey Girls Soccer Group 1 Final. Here comes a shot off of Marone. Goes back to Schalick's possession. Riley Fayer gets around it. Mia Blake comes in, gets a hit. No foul on that one, although I think that was the right call. Some of the fans were dissatisfied with it, bringing it back out. Number 3, excuse me, that being Charlie Owens. I mean, there will always be subjectivism when it comes to what fouls are called and what fouls are not, especially from the fans. But I don't really see enough to say that that should have been a Schalick foul. Here goes a pop-up. That goes right on to the Audubon bench. Finn Witherington out there to reel that one in. But because I'm not a soccer expert, I always try to keep my opinions on what calls are right or wrong to a minimum. Because I don't want to be made a fool. So don't forget the final 4 of who will be involved in the next round, if you will, of the girls soccer tournament. Here comes a shot, and it's no good. Maya Lauk got the foot on that one. And that was no good. It'll go to the corner. This will be a goal kick by Heyman. So right now, whoever wins this game obviously would advance to the state semifinals. For Central Jersey Group 1, which would be the winner of this game versus the winner of Shore and Point Pleasant Beach, the Garnet Gulls. That is going on today in about an hour. North Jersey Section 1 Group 1. The final in that is the number 1 seed Pecanic versus the number 7 seed the Lenape Valley Patriots. And then North Jersey Section 2 Group 1 is going to be Mountain Lakes and New Providence. So those are the 6 teams, those are the 8 teams actually that could have an opportunity at advancing to the state semifinals in the Group 1 tournament. And actually, Mountain Lakes is on the outside looking in, considering they are the 9 seed. They play today, actually right now, in New Providence, which is the number 2 seed. McKenna Ammon tried to get in there, gets sent away with Fissler in there. If you're just tuning in, Audubon leads early. About 16 minutes elapsed here in the first half, here from the Green Wave Turf. Don't forget, on Monday, November 13th, we'll be covering some junior varsity football action between the Audubon Green Wave and the Haddon Township Hawks from the Ricino Turf. That'll be a 6 o'clock start time. Tune in so you can see the future of Audubon and Haddon Township football squaring off in their annual Thanksgiving celebration. And for our actual Thanksgiving games, that will be on November 22nd, which is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, the day before, between the Woodbury Thundering Herd and the Gateway Gators from Angelo Natoli Stadium in Woodbury Heights. And then after that, on Thanksgiving Day at 11 a.m. will be the Pittman Panthers and the Clayton Clippers from Haupt Field in Clayton. That will be our Thanksgiving football games to wrap up the 2023 fall season. This one's sent away by Lauk. Driving is Ammon. She's outguarded 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 actually. Gets off the foot of Emily Powers, the senior. Goes back out to Schalick. Brooke Felly trying to get a foot in on that one. She goes for a dive and there's a foul on Schalick. I think they were looking for that one. I mean, they were looking to make that happen in any way. You know, Audubon was frustrated that they didn't have a foul called for them a couple of minutes ago, and now they get the retribution, if you will. Owens on the free kick, sends it away, a little bit wide left, gets the setup though, blocked by Mayers, and that'll go out of play. That's going to set up a corner though for the Green Wave. Brooke Felly going around, she'll have that one. You can see how packed the parking lot is in the abandoned Golden Corral over there. I mean, these people came out in droves to support the girls' soccer team tonight. All the way over in the Echelon Fitness Center as well. Yeah, Walmart. It's all over the place. These guys came out in bunches to support these girls today. McKenna Ammon with 2-3 touches. She goes down. Marone with a straight shot. Oh! And that would have hit the post. And just by the skin of its teeth, it doesn't go in. It hit the post, it hit the keeper, and it's going to be a corner for Brooke Felly. That was as close as you could get to an accidental goal. And that's what happens right there. So here is Felly, the sophomore. She's going to send this one away. Actually, no, they're going to make a quick change. That is number 2. Morgan Wiltsey, the freshman. She's going over to send this one away. 1-0 game, about halfway through the first half. Here comes the line shot. Knocked down by Heyman. Goes back down off the chest of Marone. The 3-sport varsity athlete is an underclassman, girls soccer, girls basketball, and softball. Emma Spire also is in that category as well. A lot of this 2026 sophomore class, they are excellent athletes all over and going for a tumble and a foul on Audubon. So that's really Audubon's first foul of the afternoon, and it comes about 19 minutes into this one. This might be the most claustrophobic I've ever felt in a broadcast booth. I mean, it is packed, and this is a good thing because I think women's sports, they don't get enough recognition, and to see these guys coming out in support of their gals this afternoon is absolutely excellent. Here comes the free kick from Schalick, and it's taken down by Kylie Canada. Or excuse me, Gabby Brooke in there. So Gabby Brooke, the senior keeper. Listen to this student section. Goes over the middle. Back to Schalick's number 9, Emily Miller, the captain. Schalick's been holding a lot of the possession in these last couple of minutes, and they've been wearing down that Audubon defense, forcing them into a lot of weird situations. I mean, obviously Schalick, they haven't had any corners yet. They haven't had any penalty kicks. They've only had one free kick all day, but you know, the interesting thing about this Schalick offense is that they've been really productive. They've been really efficient, but just not in the way that you want right now. And you know, I think Schalick, again, they're a very good team, and they will inevitably get back into this game at some point. But right now, Audubon's got them by the reins, even though it's only by 1 goal. In terms of the possessions, in terms of, you know, who's getting the advantage in terms of the fouls, Audubon's got that advantage. But Schalick also, you know, they didn't make it this far by accident. They do it by being skillful. They do it by being resourceful. Oh, Erin Connolly with a muffed kick there. Getting trapped in the corner, and this one's headed to the fans. That was some great defense there from Quinn Berger, and that's what Schalick has the advantage in right now. They've got the advantage in defense. And Steve Bellis to our left gets that one. Hang on to it, Steve. Nice catch. Here comes the throw in from Charlie Owens. Got to play. Got a sub waiting to come in for the Cougars. They're just holding off for now. Here comes the throw from the senior Connolly. Goes over to Marone, or rather to Powers, and that's out of play. Beautiful. whistle. Heyman's going to send this one away. Heyman gets a good running start here. Gets the boot. Just short of midfield. Gets off the chest of Thayer. Thayer with a good drive down the near sideline. Goes over to Brooke Valentine. Off the chest of Valentine. And that one's on to the Red Rocks. Behind the net. There's even fans that are lined up outside of the stadium on the chain link fence back there, taking it all in. Here comes the corner from Felly. Gets a good opportunity here, goes over everybody, takes a weird carom. Thayer trying to defend with a defender to her back. Thayer goes down. Sliding in is Eberl. Goes down to Fissler. And that'll be a foul on Schalick. I'm not sure what that one was all about, but obviously draw some of the ire of the Schalick faithful. Connolly lets that one go out. Back in play. Nice deflection there. Goes again back to number 14, Abby Willoughby. Goes back the other way. Bakley there. She goes down. That's going to be a foul on Audubon. Kind of mano-y-mano. We get a foul, you get a foul. Okay. Everybody gets a foul. But Schalick will get a free kick here from Quinn Berger.
Let's go, Quinn!
Valentine to her back, gets it straight away, and it's over everybody. Gets over Gabby Brooke as well in the goalkeeper spot.
Quinn, you're fine!
Here's Owens. You can hear it very faintly in the background. I love this student section. They always love how to put on a good show. Oh, here comes an opportunity for McKenna Ammon. Stolen away by Eberl, keeps it in. Goes over to Willoughby, and that one's out of play. That one's out of play. This broadcast is brought to you by Tommy D's Home Improvement. For any and for the best kitchen countertops and kitchen, well, actually, we'll wait until this throw comes in so that we don't miss an opportunity here. That one is out of play, and that is going to head into the parking lot. This broadcast is brought to you by Tommy D's Home Improvement. For the best wholesale kitchen cabinets and countertops, visit today on 612 Creek Road on the corner of Creek Road and Harding Avenue next to the 42 on-ramp for the best discounts in home improvement today. That one is over the middle, Thayer with the header. You can see those beads of sweat flying off when they hit them. I mean, you know, this is a hard-nosed sport. These guys are playing 110%. That's the best part about it. Throw-in by Schalick does not go.
Score a goal, Molly!
Over the head of Ammon. Goes back to number 7, Molly Sullivan. Goes back to Ammon. She's got the opportunity. No good. Keeps a handle on it. Goes back to Ammon. Stays in possession. Connolly with a shot. On a bit of a weird angle. It's going to be Heyman who takes that one in. already about 13 minutes left in this first half. Audubon leads 1-0. Again, the time on the bottom right corner of your screen is unofficial. It may not accurately reflect what the refs have. It may be off by maybe a minute or two. We're here at the Green Wave Turf. I'm Dan Wilkins, here with my producer Vincent Folks. Covering what will be my last Audubon soccer game. Feels crazy to believe after 3 years, you know, it all comes down to this, the penultimate game of the season, to where these guys will either play the Shore Blue Devils or the Point Pleasant Beach Garnet Gulls. That one's going to go out off the foot of Ammon, and it will be a Schalick throw. Sub coming in, Quinn Berger in for the Cougars, and Liv DeVoe coming out here.
Very good. Good game, man. Keep it up.
It's been an excellent game so far. Here comes the throw in from Eberl. Connolly calls for it. She's got it and it's out of play.
Stay up, Molly. Score a goal. Molly,
We'll go
stay
back.
up. You're not going to score one back here.
To Schalick off the foot of Miller. Felly getting tossed around there. Possession goes back to Felly. Goes over to Miller. Popped up. Just missed, and that's out of play. That was close though. That could have set up a really nice play for Schalick if they were able to get that foot on there, but he just missed. Valentine. Connolly sends it straight away back to Eberl. And then back to Cutler. Over on the far sideline, Carter is there. Maddie Carter with the support of her teammates as she whizzes by the sideline, goes to Ammon. Every time Audubon seems to get a good string together, Schalick's just interrupting it and bringing the ball back the other way. And even though Audubon and Schalick now in this, past segment have been back and forth in terms of the possession, Audubon overall has had this slight advantage. But Schalick is still a very good team. Don't be surprised if they have an equalizer at some point before this ball game ends. I don't expect it to end 1-0. I don't think the fireworks are done. Here comes a shot, runs parallel to the goal, and it's on to the Red Rocks. Not sure who got the foot on that, but it just got past Carly Heyman. And maybe a little bit more of a curve to the left, and that would have been a twofer. Heyman gets the kick. Off the head of Fair. With the sun beaming down here on this beautiful Monday afternoon, Connolly gets it off the chest, off the leg, and out of play. This will be Schalick ball with Valentine to throw it. Valentine with the throw. It's out of play.
Get up here, Molly. Go now. You can score.
Back to Sullivan. Sullivan keeps it in play, passes it out to Ammon. She's got an opportunity here. One-on-one, passes it out to the sophomore Fair. Goes back to Marone, keeps it on the ground, goes past everybody, goes into no man's land. Schalick's gonna get it back, they have a drive. Fissler, the single season assist record holder for the Cougars. That's gonna go back into Audubon's possession here. Actually, no, not yet, not yet. They're a bit outnumbered, but they are still going to try to make it work. Marone with pressure. Gets crossed up by Kylie Cutler. Takes a shot. Fair keeps it on the ground, keeping the ball slow rolling. Not really a whole lot of momentum in this last drive. Felly keeps it low. She's going to be a one-on-one with Sullivan, but she's got one more to cross through. Towards the near sideline, she gets a shot, gets it blocked, goes back to Willoughby. Here in this packed house in Audubon, Schalick gets the ball back.
That's copyright.
And it's out of play. Just got a awkward foot on it and ends up taking the wrong angle. But the Pittsgrove faithful have made it, as it's quite the hike up from Pittsgrove to Audubon. A good 35-40 minutes, which I know for people that know anything about Texas high school sports, 40 minutes is nothing. 40 minutes you're in the same district, but here it makes more of a difference. Comes the throw. Takes a rough shot. Goes back to number 8, Isa Legati. Carter's got it on the defense. Goes back the other way. Goes over the head of Schalick's number 14, Willoughby. Goes over to Berger. Takes a shot. Brooke knocks it down. And she keeps this game scoreless for the visitors. Sends it away. This is going to go past midfield, gets a good carry on it. Goes back to Valentine. Towers charging. That one's out of play. It'll be Schalick ball.
I'm not going to tell you.
Takes a shot off number 11. Harley Bakley.
Also, I've been to
This will be a throw by Owens. Charlie Owens with sophomore to send this one away. Gets a good relay here, and it's going to go out of play on the far sideline. This will be a goal kick for Heyman. She'll get set to send this one away. Overflowing crowds here in Audubon. That is out of play. What's out of play? Sent away. I'm gonna say Schalick kind of trapped in their own spot here. Fair from the midfield sends it away. Here comes a nice drive. Carter puts her hands up to retain innocence. Here comes a nice drive and a big hit and a foul on Schalick. Audubon loves it. I'm not sure who I would have put fault on there. Again, I'm not an expert by any means, so I'm not gonna start bringing out bad takes here. But Owen sends it away. It's out of play.
Nice job, Molly.
Of course, a short week for the Audubon students this week as the teachers' convention is coming around. Only gonna have 2.5 days this week. Marone and number 7, Molly Sullivan, coming in. Ammon and Felly coming out. With approximately 5 minutes left in the half. So you're going to have an injury timeout for Schalick. It's Bakley over there. So the clock is stopped with approximately 4:23 left. Good chance to stand. Schalick's trainer Alexis Pastirko helping out Bagley there. Bakley, excuse me. You can just see the incredible crowd on hand this afternoon. It does not get much better than this here in Audubon. I mean, the last time that Audubon made it to the state championship was 2018. A year where they went 17-4-3, and they won the South Jersey Group 1 tournament 4-2 at home versus none other than the Schalick Cougars. So time is going around full circle. And the funny thing is, who did they beat in the first round of the state semifinals? The Shore Blue Devils. And if Audubon wins today, you know who they're going to play? Shore, or Point Pleasant Borough, but Shore is the higher seed. But Schalick is an excellent team. I think they'll get back into this one easily. And they're not out of the game by any means. Down by 1 means nothing in this game. And Schalick is already turning up the jets on defense.
Good job.
Comes a nice touch there from Miller. Miller with the opportunity goes down to number 10. Owens pops it up, sends it away. Powers barely gets the touch. Valentine is there. Valentine on the drive, and Sullivan comes in for a Schalick ball. And when Audubon won that state title in 2018, Glen Ridge was the team that they beat. It was technically 0-0, but it was in PKs. Audubon won 4-2 in PKs to win it. Sends it away. From Heyman. Goes over to Legati. Powers with an opportunity here. And that one's going to go to the Red Rocks. Approximately in the last 2 minutes of the half. If our time holds us correctly. We'll have our break, followed by our Garden State Pet Center halftime show, and 40 more minutes of intense soccer here on DWB. But this game is by no means over. It's just getting started. The fireworks are in their opening act. Powers goes down. She gets back up. Down is Wilkins. She gets back up. Playing physical defense here in this waning moment, in the waning stage of the first half. That one's out of play. Sub coming in for Audubon. That is Brooke Felly coming in. Number 5, Jules Laxton, will take it out. That will do it for the first half. After 40, it's Schalick 0, Audubon 1. Right here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the second half of the South Jersey Group 1 Girls Soccer Final, right here on DWB.
DJK Roofing is an American-known company that cares about our customers. We answer the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and offer financing options to keep cash in your pocket. Even in our busiest times, estimates happen within 24 hours if needed. Most jobs can be completed in 1 day. Our measurement techniques ensure accuracy, so there are no extra waste materials when we replace your roof. We treat our home like it's yours. From the biggest to the smallest jobs, the owner will be on site to oversee the operation. DJK Roofing is an American-known company that cares about our customers. We answer the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and offer financing options to keep cash in your pocket. Even in our busiest times, estimates happen within 24 hours if needed. Most jobs can be completed in 1 day. Our measurement techniques ensure accuracy, so there are no extra waste materials when we replace your roof. We treat our home like it's yours. From the biggest to the smallest jobs, the owner will be on site to oversee the operation. Our employees are not permitted to smoke on jobs, and cleanup is so good that it might be cleaner than when we arrive. For all your roofing needs, call DJK Roofing now.
Garden State Pet Center is an independently owned full-service pet store. Our specialty is promoting companionship between people and animals by providing the healthiest product choices available, including all-natural foods, supplements that support and relieve health issues, and innovative products for pet parents. Our goal is to provide our customers with a relaxing environment, and while we're not striving to be the biggest store on the East Coast, we're striving to be the best. No other pet store will make you feel at home like we do. At Garden State Pet Center, we view pets as members of the family. We don't believe in fast, high-pressure sales, but instead matching up the right pet with the right owners, as you are making a lifelong commitment. Together with our team members, we would like your visit to our store to be both enjoyable and educational. Simply drop in and take a look around. View the birds, reptiles, small animals, toys, food, cages, and miscellaneous items. Learn of the services we have to offer and decide for yourself if this is the store you'd like to call your home away from home.
Victor Santucci, owner of Garden State Pet Center. Visit us today at 226 South Whitehorse Pike in Audubon, New Jersey. We're open 7 days a week for all of your pets' needs.
Tommy D's Home Design Center has opened a second location on Creek Road in Belmar, operating in Philadelphia for over 25 years and now expanding into South Jersey. Tommy D's is the place to go for kitchen cabinets, countertops, and cabinet accessories, heavily discounted compared to big box retailers. Stop in, take a seat, and watch as our experienced kitchen designer makes the kitchen of your dreams right in front of you. Tommy D's is the best in the business for quality kitchen countertops and cabinets that fit all budgets. Call us today at 856-210-9504 or visit the new location in person on the corner of Creek Road and Harding Avenue in Belmar next to the 42 on-ramp. The second half is ready to commence here from the Green Wave Turf. I'm Dan Wilkins here with Vincent Folks. We've got a 1-0 Audubon lead over the Schalick Cougars here from the Green Wave Turf. Peyton Marone got a header midway through the first half to get us started, and now we're going to get ourselves an even better start. We're in half number 2. 40 more minutes to play, 40 more minutes to go, and 40 minutes already played here from Audubon. The winner of this game will play either the Shore Blue Devils or the Point Pleasant Borough Garnet Gulls in the Central Jersey Group 1 state semifinal, and the North Jersey sections 1 and 2 will also be in that section as well. Lining up at the center, Audubon on the right side of your screen with the green jerseys and the white accents. Schalick on the left side of your screen with the white jerseys and forest green numbers. We're underway in the second half. Peyton Marone takes a shot off of her teammate Riley Fair with a nice breeze coming in. Here on a beautiful Monday afternoon. They're in Audubon, and now whistle's blown dead, and there's a injury timeout for Schalick. She appears to be okay, and she'll get taken off. Crowd's rocking here in Audubon on the student section side. He's going to go the other way as Audubon gets a throw in on the far sideline. Of course, this is an important day in sports in general. Eagles beat the Dallas Cowboys last night 28-23. Right? Yes. Vince knows that more than me. He's got his Eagles chat on his YouTube page. Nah. My dad's a Dallas fan. I don't want to get kicked out of the house.
You're gonna kick him out.
Morgan Wiltsey in there. She goes down with Valentine in there. And we will have Schalick ball to throw in. And of course, as well, college basketball starts tonight. That'll be an exciting time as we march towards March. Marone with the block. I'll be having to watch Princeton Rutgers at some point. That'll be an interesting game as we kick off college basketball. Comes an opportunity over the middle. Good job. Stays in. Sent up with Ammon there. It's taken in by Heyman. This broadcast is brought to you by Vincent's Lawn Care. Fall cleanup now available. Call today at 609-413-0403 for a free quote. Vince, I'm surprised I have your phone number memorized at this point. But not my own grandmother's. Couldn't remember hers. Have to dial it in. 3-on-1 here. Schalick gets it back to midfield with Maddie Carter in there. Sullivan keeps it on the ground. It's going to go back to Schalick. And number 5, Emily Tremonta Miller. Emily Miller's got it, goes back out to Bakley. The Audubon ball, Carter with the throw. Sends it in. Back down the short sideline. With Morgan Wiltsey setting it up for Molly Sullivan. Gets a header. We'll go back to square one here with Wiltsey. Gets an opportunity. It's header palooza. Ammon gets a foot on it, and that's going to go to the Schalick sideline, to their bench. On Saturday, we had playoff football between the Burlington City Blue Devils and the Woodbury Thundering Herd, which broke our DWB record for the most concurrent viewers during a broadcast, with 147 watching our broadcast all at one time during the second quarter of that Woodbury-Burlington City game. Would like to give a big shout out to Dan Howie and Anthony Reagan Jr. for having us out. And along with that, everybody at the that tuned in on Saturday. As here comes a drive stopped by Schalick. And we've got a good crowd of 33 watching this event right now, as that one goes on the far sideline, stays in long enough for number 22, Casey Broadhurst. Or no, excuse me, that would be number 20, Brooke Felly. Not sure what we're waiting on here. Here comes the throw. Comes on in. And it goes back to Kylie Canaday in the goal. Popped up, Fayer gets a nice foot on it. Takes an awkward bounce, will still stay in Audubon's possession.
Help! Help!
Peyton Marone keeps it on the ground, but it gets intercepted by number 3, Cutler. Goes back to Bakley. And Owens is going to let that one go out. About 7 minutes past here in the second half. 47 minutes into this one in total. This is going to be a corner for Schalick, to be sent by Quinn Berger. Line drive, misses. And Ammon is going to send this one in no man's land. It's going to cross midfield with nobody there. Morgan Wiltsey behind there. Maddie Carter off the midsection. Goes back to Sullivan, who drops it down. out to the near sideline. Look at Wiltsey. Keeps it on the ground and it's popped up. She was going all over there. And she's still staying involved. Goes back to Marone. On the far sideline, that one goes out of play. Here comes the throw in from Schalick.
This emoji makes me I can send you that more often. I wish you had done
Out to the far sideline. A couple of changes being made. He's now throwing it in. It's going to be number 15. That being Loud. Marone keeps it on the ground, go back out fair. Oh, look at this. How about it? The Green Waves extend their lead to 2. Morgan Wiltsey, the freshman, with the biggest moment yet of her young soccer career, makes it a twofer for the Wave. Hayden Marone on the first, Morgan Wiltsey on the second. And this place is bumping here in Audubon. He's out of play. About 11 minutes passed here in this second half. On our clock, 28:40 to go. Again, the clock on the bottom of your screen is unofficial.
I'm going to show you.
Smart here, let's go.
Here comes the throw in from Carter. Riley Fayer is there. And this is the beauty of Dan Wilkins broadcasting. There's people that showed up late to the soccer game and they actually missed the first goal scored by Peyton Marone. There's people actually going back on their phones and watching the first goal being scored, which I find awesome. There we go. Schalick's got a drive. They've got their best chance yet, and it's set away. Morgan Wiltsey. About 27 minutes to play. They're in a 2-0 Audubon lead. Remember when they beat Schalick in the South Jersey Group 1 final in 2018? They won that game by 2 goals, but it was a little bit more offensive. It was 4-2, the final of that one. Look at Powers. She's got a good drive there. Driving through everybody. She goes down. No foul. Will go for a foul on Schalick. bring it in. It's out of play. Have been turned on here as the sun starts to go below that horizon. It's still above the trees here, but of course if it were still fall or if it were still late summer, early fall, those leaves would all still be on those trees. They'd be leaving a lot more blockage to the sun, but it is full exposure tonight. But around 25 and a half to play. And just past 4 o'clock. Of course, the sun's setting earlier and earlier with daylight savings time in the last couple days. There's a nice one here. Ammon has a chance. Wiltsie's got a chance, and she sends it into the trees. So Ace and Bennell's going to go over to get the pine needle soccer ball, and now it's going to be Eamon's chance to send this one away. It's knocked down. Go out. Gets it in. Popped up. Comes down. It's out of play. Sub coming in for Audubon. Number 9, Willa Cardone coming in. Brooke Felly coming out.
Nine, you got 9.
Morgan Wiltsie's there. She already had the goal, goes past everybody, but it wasn't the intended target. Coming in is Cayman rather. He's got it. Thayer gets a hit from the back, goes back to Isa Legati. It's sent high in the air by number 18, Jael Winenberg. Jael Winenberg.
Outside. Nice job.
Charging in. Tremonta Miller, look out. This one is going straight into the first row. Comes the throw. She threw it from the wrong spot. From the point where it went out. There's Marone. And a foul on Schalick. Gets it off the chest, number 10. Being Cal Fissler. Wiltsie's got another chance here. That's going to be wide left, but look out here. It's going to be just short. Off the leg of Maya Lauk. Also Isa Legati in there as well. And we'll have another change. McKenna Ammon being subbed out for the Green Wave. Coming in is number 7, Molly Sullivan. With number 12, Liv DeVoe. In for Schalick, Quinn Berger, excuse me, out for the Cougars. Here comes a corner. Got a good one. It's high. It is wide and out of play with Riley Fayer back there. Line drive over to middle. Marone took a bad shot there. Oh, man, hard hit there for Tremonta Miller.
Keep working hard, 5.
There comes a shot off the crossbar, stays in, coming back down, and it is good! Goal, Schalick! And they're right back into this one, it's 2-1. And the home crowd is stunned as the Cougars get on the board in the 60th minute. Not sure who got on that one, but that was as close of a call as you're gonna get. Off the crossbar, came back down. Canada tried to get there. And then it just kind of waltzed its way into the goal. And Audubon's lead is sliced in half with about 1/2 of a half to go. Whistle's been blown a couple times there. And we'll see where they place this one. Yeah, just 19-15 unofficially left in this one with a 2-1 Audubon lead. Schalick has not lost a game since they lost to Washington Township 3-2 on October the 9th. And they have not lost a single game to a fellow Group 1 opponent this year. Their losses have been to Delsey, which is Group 3, Sterling, Group 2, Our Lady of Mercy, which is non-public, and Washington Township, which is Group 4. To get here, they beat Salem 7-0, Haddon Township 2-0, and Palmyra 2-0. So back-to-back 2-0s. To get to where they are now is the 3 seed. Audubon this year, 17-3-1. Their 3 losses were to Haddonfield, Morristown, that was the wrong year. I was like, wait a second, that didn't sound right. 18-1-2. Their only loss this year was a 2-1 loss on the last game of the regular season versus Delran. It was a 2-1 loss. They've tied twice, 1-1 versus Haddon Heights and 2-2 versus Haddon Township. And to get to where they were, they crushed the Pennsgrove Red Devils 9-0. They beat the Clayton Clippers 2-0, and they beat the Maple Shade Wildcats 4-0. When you can make it to the South Jersey finals, and in your semifinal game you beat your opponent by 4, that just shows true dominance, and that's why they're the #1 seed. Because games like that are what prove you to be elite competitors. Staying in play. With a nice shot by Schalick here to bring it over the middle. But even then, that goal, in 9 out of 10 cases probably wouldn't have happened. They chalk it up to wrong place, wrong time. Fayer pops it up. Carter's got the header. Brings it back down for Schalick here. They've got a good opportunity, and that's going to be a foul on Audubon. Schalick's student section has come out in droves as well. Kind of playing tongue-in-cheek to what Audubon has been doing when Schalick gets a foul. I mean, hey, if you can't take the heat, don't bring the heat, you know? There comes the line drive. Gonna go to the left. You can't back it up, you know? Nia Blake is in for the Green Wave. Being taken out is... Actually, I'm not sure who's getting taken out here. Actually, it's going to be Kylie Taco. I'm going to have to adjust the shutter speed on my camera once this cloud goes through the sun. It goes in front of the sun.
Come on, man, you got 9. Shut her down, man.
Yeah.
Shut her down.
What a beautiful sky we got. Time out here, you can just see that beautiful view there. Shows up better on our laptop, but that is excellent right there. It went from very bright to very dark in a matter of 30 seconds. There's a pop-up.
Nice job, man. Come on now, get back to 9. You got 9. Hey.
Ammon is in there. She's driving. She's got the opportunity. She's outnumbered 2-on-1. Going to try to get it back. With Morgan Wiltsey, who had the second goal, and Peyton Marone, who had the first. She goes down. And they called the foul before they would have gotten the inadvertent handball.
Slowly. Get a good shot. Slow.
Charlie Owens will get the free kick. With the support of some family members in attendance this afternoon. Owens on the right side of your screen. Getting ready to go. They keep it right here. Gets a good angle and goes right to Heyman for the save. So get the throw in. That was kind of like a Trent Bantle style throw right there for the boys team.
Take it to the corner.
Wiltsey might take that advice right there. Might take it to the corner. And that will go to Heyman. This will be a goal kick for Heyman. With about 14 minutes left, not accounting for extra time. Here comes the send-off. Stays in Audubon's possession for Molly Sullivan. Kenna Ammon is there. Shot blocked by Heyman. Good save right there. You got to be versatile when you're a goalie, and she's a very flexible and mobile goalie who's able to just kind of move around to any part of the net and grab it. About 13 and a half remaining in the second half. It's about 4:20 p.m. here in Audubon. As the sun's setting earlier and earlier with daylight savings time. But again, like we said about 20 minutes ago, the lights came on here. Goes back to Schalick with Wilbo. There is a player down for Schalick, and she appears to be hurt. They will stop the clock with 12:32. Writhing in pain, she'll get attention from the Schalick athletic trainer. And while we attend to this injured player, we'll take a quick break. 2-1 Audubon with about 12 and a half left in the second. We'll be right back. Schalick player getting help there from Liam Corbel. Or actually, no, Liam Corbel. Schalick's crew there. .12:32 on the clock for our unofficial count. Getting a highlight of the student section over there. Repping great as always.
I do every picture.
Gets high in the air, goes back down to Ammon. She goes down. That'll be a foul as that ball goes into the stands. That'll be on Audubon. The dueling student sections. Going all over Schalick here. What I say to every student section, if you can't take the heat, don't bring it. Don't turn on the stove. Here comes a free kick from Schalick. Oh, it is just wide to the left. Wow. That is as close as you can get. Going to be sent away by Owens.
Let's go!
That one's going towards the corner. It almost hit the corner flag. Kylie Taco coming in. Morgan Weltsey coming off. With a loud and proud section on both sides here tonight. Owens sends it away. And it'll be out. Took a little while, but they got it.
Slowly.
Owens will have the throw.
Got a lot of time. We got a lot of time.
That one is sent out by Schalick.
Slowly.
With now under 10 minutes, about 9.5 on the clock. With Audubon up by 1. Keeps it on the ground for Athena. Here comes a shot, and it's blocked by Heyman. That was an excellent save right there. Comes back to Bakley. Heyman, the class of 24 senior, with 152 saves in 19 games this year. Had had a season high of 20 saves in the 3-0 loss to Sterling. Has also had 10, 14, a couple 10s, 12, 18, 17 versus Haddon Township. Most recently 10 in that win on November 2nd versus Palmyra. This one's sent in the air. Defense is blocking the post well, and Heyman comes in and grabs it. But low save numbers are a sign that your defense is hanging up well. No foul. After back-to-back contact there. Topped up with number 9, Emily Miller, the captain. Ammon back to Marone. Carter blocks it. Goes back to Schalick's number 12, Liv DeVoe. DeVoe out to Bakley. High in the air, comes back down off the header from Owens. Towards the near sideline, ball still in, tried to get it, but fell, he couldn't, and that's out of play. About 7:10 left in the ball game. Again, the clock on the bottom of your screen is unofficial. Might actually be off by a minute or two just because of the injury timeouts we've had, but we try to do the best we can there. Schalick's gonna set it up with a sideways kick. This one's headed into the parking lot. We've got a sub coming in. Morgan Wiltsey back in, Molly Sullivan out. And this is going to be sent away by Charlie Owens. I mean, this is, kind of the situation for Audubon where they want to kind of slow it down a little bit. They don't really want to keep the pace at the way it is right now. Think about when a football team's up by 1 score and you've got like 6 minutes left. You want to chew that clock as much as possible. You want to make sure that there's the least amount of opportunities to succeed as possible. We've got a sub coming in for Audubon. Connolly in, Lauk out. This will be a throw in by Taco. Kylie Taco, the class of 26 sophomore. An electric game so far this afternoon into this evening. Here comes the throw back to Wiltsey. Wiltsey trapped in the corner, trying to keep it in. And after all that, she goes down, and a foul on Schalick. An unlucky break for the Cougars. So now we'll see what they can do here. On the corner by Brooke Felly. They got their first goal of the afternoon on a corner and a header by Marone. Here's the send-off. It's no good. Fayer's going to try to set it up. One-on-one. Mia Blake on the defense. Goes back to Miller. Gets blocked. Taco's got it. Yes, excuse me.
Nice job.
Keeps it in. Keeps it in. With Owens there. Keeps it along the short sideline. Comes back down for number 5, Tremonta Miller. Fayer. That one is blocked. This one's going to go the other way, but it will be taken in by Heyman. With now under 5 minutes to play. Again, that is approximate, not official, but approximately 5 to play in what has been an intense and electric game here in the penultimate match of the year for the Audubon Green Wave and the Schalick Cougars. Months of hard work have gotten them to this point, and now for one of them, 5 minutes could remain in this season. Charlie Owens will send this one away. Again, the winner of this game would face the winner of Central Jersey Group 1 in their bracket, which is the Shore Blue Devils of West Long Branch or the Point Pleasant Borough Garnet Gulls. Again, we talked about Mountain Lakes in North Jersey Section 2, Group 1, and then Pecanic in North Jersey Section 1. So one of those 8 are going to be state champions at the end of the year. This game has been crazy. But the best thing about it all is that it's been classy. You know, there's been playful banter between the student sections. There's been relatively light complaints from referees and everything like that. You know, just because we've seen a lot of nasty games this past year, not just on the field, but off the field as well, where people seem, you know, incredibly entitled. But now the pace is changing. Audubon with an opportunity right to Haney. But I feel like if Schalick is going to tie this game, if they're going to do that, they need to get some fire in their veins right away. Back to Miller. And a foul on Audubon. On Schalick. I'm getting some complaints for those in neon. Especially from Bakley. Here comes the free kick from Owens. Gets an opportunity here. I mean, it just seems like the penalties have been heavily against Schalick. And part of that's just the nature of the game. But it does seem like they are ready to pull that whistle at any moment with how the fouls have been called today. And there's been some instances where it hasn't been called, and then there's some where it has. Let's see what they can get here. Maddie Carter on the defense, driving towards the corner of the box, trying to force her way in. She goes down to a knee, and it will go out. It will be Schalick ball. Here comes the throw from Trevonta Miller. Player goes down, goes back to Sullivan. Ammon is there, goes past number 3 with Cutler, but it stays in play as the bench is going ballistic. But Schalick's got to turn up the Jets here. They've got to go 110% for these last 90 seconds. 90 seconds on the clock on our unofficial time score. Here comes the pop-up from Heyman. Goes back down to Marone. Marone misses it. Goes back to Riley Fayer. Keeps it in the air. Stays on the ground for Taco. Kylie Taco. Goes back to Sullivan. Going to try to cross up Valentine, number 23. Here comes Kylie Taco again, and that'll go out to the short sideline. Yeah, with our time right now, we've got a minute to play. And Audubon is going to try to chew as much time off the clock as possible. Here comes the throw from just outside of the corner by Taco. Schalick's going to get it back. It's going to land at midfield. Mia Blake coming in there. Goes back to number 12, DeVoe. Every man, woman, and child in Audubon is standing right now, preparing for what could be Audubon's first sectional final win in 5 years. That one is popped up.
Somebody's going to call time out.
Sullivan keeps it with Al Muskowitz there on the far sideline doing the media. I love Al. Our clock is at 0, so we are in extra time right now. Who knows from this point on how much time is left? Who knows how much time Schalick has to have the equalizer? We've played 80 minutes in this one. But will it be enough for Schalick to secure the title? Or will Audubon hold on at the very end? Again, Audubon's going to try to slow this down a little bit and make sure that they have the ball on their side of the court, if you will. I mean, Audubon's boys team, their season ended in a painful way with an overtime loss to Haddon Township, the 13 seed, and they lost to Schalick last week. Keeps it on the ground. Gets it in the air. That's going to be wide. They must have some extra time for the injury stoppages. That would be my guess. This is it. And this is it for good. The Audubon Green Wave are back in the Final Four. A dog pile on their side, and the green and gold take down the green and white. They are back and better than ever. The Green Wave return. They will play Shore or Point Pleasant Borough next week with an onslaught of Green Wave supporters on their side. An incredible ball game, an incredible finish, with Audubon hanging on by the skin of their teeth to advance and become sectional final champions for the first time since 2018. The final score, Audubon 2, the Schalick Cougars 1. They'll shake hands at the 50, but what an incredible game. You do not get much better than that. For the 70-plus people watching us right now, I'm glad you all got to make it for such an incredible game. But don't go anywhere, because we have our GWB post-game show coming right up after this with a player of the game interview from the sectional final Audubon Green Wave champions. We'll be right back here on GWB. Garden State Pet Center is an independently owned full-service pet store. Our specialty is promoting companionship between people and animals by providing the healthiest product choices available, including all-natural foods, supplements that support and relieve health issues, and innovative products for pet parents. Our goal is to provide our customers with a relaxing environment, and while we're not striving to be the biggest store on the East Coast, we're striving to be the best. No other pet store will make you feel at home like we do. At Garden State Pet Center, we view pets as members of the family. We don't believe in fast, high-pressure sales, but instead matching up the right pet with the right owners, as you are making a lifelong commitment. Together with our team members, we would like your visit to our store to be both enjoyable and educational. Simply drop in and take a look around. View the birds, reptiles, small animals, toys, food, cages, and miscellaneous items. Learn of the services we have to offer and decide for yourself if this is the store you'd like to call your home away from home.
Victor Santucci, owner of Garden State Pet Center. Visit us today at 226 South Whitehorse Pike in Audubon, New Jersey. We're open 7 days a week for all of your pets' needs.
Tommy D's Home Design Center has opened a second location on Creek Road in Belmar. Well, the celebration goes on for a second time with a 2-1 final. So Mac Ojoku is at the Point Pleasant game right now. It is a 1-1 game in the first half. So the winner of Audubon basically will play either Shore or Point Pleasant Borough next week as they hail the trophy. Excuse me. There we go. And funny enough, this is the first ever sectional final that we've covered that Audubon has won. We did the baseball final last year, and Buna won that one 8-4. While these guys have their celebrations, we will gather our players of the game, and we'll be right back. We've got a couple players of the game as Audubon celebrates its Group 1 sectional final victory. Our first is Peyton Marone, who had that first goal in the 20th minute. I mean, just what a game you guys had all around. How did you feel out there tonight?
It was just insane. Like, I just kept saying, like, fight till the last minute. Like we played as a team and we all did so amazing, and I'm just so, like, happy that I could do it with this team.
I mean, you guys are a pretty young team. You guys have a fair bunch of seniors, but not that many. You guys are just getting started in terms of the narrative of, look, Audubon has won, they've lost, and they'll do it time and time again. And you guys are back. First time since 2019 that Audubon is in the state semifinals. You guys are going to be in the spotlight versus either Shore or Point Pleasant Borough. By the way, that game is tied at halftime, 1-1. So, you guys are in. What's next?
Just the next practice and work on what we need to work on, and then the game.
And you guys just absolutely killed it out there. You know, you guys were the #1 seed going into it. How did you guys stay so consistent through those first 3 rounds of playoffs and now with the sectional final? You guys just stayed so consistent through that. How did you guys do it?
We just stay together as a family. I feel like we're really good at picking each other up after, like, somebody falls down or makes a mistake. Like, we're always there for each other, and I think that we'll continue to do that.
Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
You are one of the 2 players of the game. We've got McKenna Ammon as well, who is our second player of the game, scored the second goal of the day in the second half. You guys just, again, all over an excellent ball game. How did you feel out there today?
I felt great. I knew from the last couple practices, the last couple games that we had what it took to win, and we've had it for the past couple years, but we really put it out there as a team together, and we're like a family, as Peyton said. Like, we really put it out there all together in order to finish it out.
And what you guys were able to do, you guys were just so dominant throughout the playoffs. 9-0 over Pennsgrove, and then in the semifinals, 4-0 over Maple Shade. It's hard to win by 4 in any playoff game, let alone in the semifinals where you're facing one of the best. So the way that you guys have been playing, it's so consistent and it's so dominant as well. Now you guys are going to go back to square one, and you're going to play either Shore or Point Pleasant. So, I mean, my question is basically, you guys have worked all the way to get here with 18 wins, only 1 loss, which was on the last day of the regular season, and 2 ties. You're basically undefeated, but that record is now wiped. You're back at 0-0. What's the mentality for your team?
Mentality, I feel like it's the same how it's been all season. Next game's the biggest game, as Scully says. I mean, we've listened throughout that the whole season, and I feel like we just gotta keep performing and keep being a family, like, and just having fun with it. I feel like having fun is the key to having success. I feel like just make sure you're having fun with it.
And that's what the best part of high school sports is. You're having fun and you're successful at the same time. Thank you very much. You are our second player of the game. I thought Scully was going to come over, but he's probably talking to some of the other folks on the media. So we'll wait for him. You can go celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you.
And boy, what a night it has been. I think Scully forgot about us or something. So we could talk to him a different time because the sun is setting. I've got dinner plans that I gotta go to, so let's wrap it up. The final score tonight, the Audubon Green Wave 2 and the Schalick Cougars 1. The Green Wave continue their magical run, and they now punch a ticket into the Final Four for South Jersey, or actually the Final Four for Group 1 in general. And I think actually Scully is coming over. I think Brian is talking, our reporter Brian, he's talking to both Peyton Marone.
Okay, there you go.
And yeah, Bill Scully is walking the other way.
And now the other way.
Yeah, so we'll talk to Bill another day. Final score, Audubon 2, Schalick 1. From everybody here at Dan Wilkins Broadcasting, my social media coordinator, Anthony DePalma, our financial manager, Donna Wilkins, our graphics crew, Gavin Van Rel, Caleb Lane, and Liam Nolan. My wonderful, now executive producer, Vincent Folks, got promoted today to the top job that I can offer. That's all for us today. I'm Dan Wilkins. Have a good one, folks. We will see you on, I believe, next Monday, for coverage of the Audubon Green Wave and the Haddon Township Hawks for JV football at 6 p.m. from the Richino Turf.